Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna get straight into your reading. I hope the message resonates for you and I hope it's helpful overall. Okay, we have a big change, earth-shattering change here with the tower. A change is coming. Okay. Something shocking and sudden. Okay. The moon, people have been secretive. Maybe that's brought about this big change. We'll see more anyway. Ten of Cups. It's a happy, happy time. This is interesting. So you have the Queen of Wands, and you also have Yggdrasil. It must be an extra one in this deck. Yggdrasil is the world tree. It has roots in all kingdoms. So the spirit world and this world. So this has something to do with spirituality, your spirituality, and this Queen of Wands energy is fire and passion. So maybe this is your spiritual passion is bringing you true happiness here with the Ten of Cups. So, but we secretly have something happening over here with this tower. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna look into this a bit more. Okay, two cards flew out there. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So you're looking kind of indecisive. You're looking kind of like you can't see. You see the vision is blocked here by the wolf skin. You're trying to find your way through the forest, through the night. But you're brave. You're gonna find your way. With balanced emotions. The Queen of Cups here, you have this caring energy, but emotional maturity. And that will help you make this decision. The decision is something that brings about a sudden change with the tower. And for some of you, this may have already happened. Like not all the timelines are the same, but for some of you, this is about to happen too, or is happening right now. Can I have more on what's hidden with the moon, please? What's hidden with the moon? The sun. Yeah, so it's something good, but I think really right now what you have to do, because look at how crazy this situation is here. The horses are running wild, the chariot is flying up into the air, but the guy is surrendering. So just surrender right now to the universe and say, it's in your hands, God. It's in your hands. Okay, so can we let me just clarify this spiritual. Is the spiritual thing connected as well? Is the spiritual thing connected? Okay. So this is to do with healing of your inner child, I feel. It's to do with you embracing the things that are you and were always you, despite what people are trying to make you feel. To heal your inner child, Your passion for spirituality will help this. And we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So I feel there's a pairing here, a partnership. And with your partner, you can dive into healing this inner child wound in a spiritual way. So maybe going somewhere with a spiritual energy, like sacred sites, both ancient and modern, of course. Places that have the same energy, beautiful places in nature. But I think you'll be fine if you take care of yourself. Let's turn this off. Yeah, you'll be fine if you take care of yourself spiritually. Your inner child will begin to heal, and psychologically, you're fixing yourself by doing that, and you'll become a more calm, patient person, more stable, more tuned in to what's happening, situational awareness, more grounded and with clearer vision. Yeah, surrender, the Hanged Man. Surrender. Like the sun. We have a Princess of Wands here. It seems like you have a passion for going to places, and that's what I was trying to think of earlier. It's not just sacred sites, and like some places have special energy just because of their nature. And I think for you, and maybe for this other person, your counterpart here, the Princess of Wands energy, that passion you had when you were young, that joy that you had maybe when you went to exciting places like these, you need to embrace that, and that will help you heal the inner child. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Definitely a partnership that's bringing happiness and healing is the key here. I'm not trying to do like love readings or something like that. This is just what's coming out, That's why I didn't even have much to say about the Lovers there. So it came out, Might mean something to you. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Five of Cups. So I think this is what you're healing from. So sort of loss and rejection that happened during your childhood. Tell me more about this. Okay, that jumped out fast. Six of Swords. Something happened to do with authority, to do with an authority figure, family member maybe. Okay, we have the wizard or the magician. So the good news is that when you have done this healing, you're going to be healthy, stable enough to call into existence the things you need to be able to work with peace of mind so you can work towards your dreams. Just embrace it with the all. You know, sometimes we get too logical and we don't want to admit to these things that we can sense, you know, that we feel. Just embrace it. Embrace that is what I'm getting. And this brings abundance here with the Three of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna get off this. It's all great though. Really nice reading. Really good energy. Everything feels really good, you know. I'm gonna get off this for a bit. Thank you, Yggdrasil. I had a nice conversation in the Viking village of Berka with a modern day Viking about Yggdrasil. He told me a few things I didn't know. But if you can go to Berka and Hovgarden, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, my Swedish friends, if I'm mispronouncing it. Yeah, it's really an experience. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck. My favorite deck. Can't even remember what it's called. Okay. Anything else that the viewer should know that we can get into now? Anything else the viewer should know that we can get into now? Okay, we have the Hierophant. So spiritual ascension is definitely on the table. That's what's going on here. Yeah, we have victory. This will bring you many victories, not just spiritually, with the Six of Wands. You need to have strong boundaries. You need to be like this Queen of Swords here and be deep in contemplation to make the right moves and make the just moves, but to stick up for yourself in a responsible, logical way, respectful way. This Queen of Swords has respect. Look at how she holds the samurai here. Collective responsibility. That's part of Bushido. Anything else? Competition. Maybe this is what you're trying to escape and go on this spiritual journey. Is that right? Please tell me something about that. Please tell me something about that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, because you're going to gain abundance here with the Knight of Pentacles, and you are also going to overcome toxic energies, people that are no good for you. So our Knight covered that card when it came out, so we'll keep it that way. Okay, so tell me more about the Hierophant, please. A little more about the Hierophant. What's happening for the viewers here with this spiritual ascension? Did I get 3? I got 3. Okay, so we have a sideways 6 of Swords. So you are moving away, moving on to a brighter tomorrow. You're just about there. You're getting there. It's already turned. It's not in the reverse. It's already turned. You're getting there. That's the position I'm feeling with that. And you've done that so you can have peace of mind, spiritual peace of mind, and that's your ascension. That's what I believe your ascension is. There's more that comes with it, but you know, these things are usually all connected. We have the Magician here. That's an amazing looking picture. But this guy, he sees the landscape, he sees the signs, he's pointing, he's explaining to everybody else, whether they want to listen or not. He's telling them the truth of the landscape here. And I think you have to be open to reading the signs. This is more this side of the Magician, I feel, rather than the manifestation side. Is reading the signs and connecting to the flow, reading where they're taking you, looking for those alignments, just like the alignments that, you know, these people and the people of this land here too in Ireland had, and beyond, you know, because we have Neolithic cultures everywhere really. If you watch your Graham Hancock and you'll see we're all one, of course. But with this Magician, he's reading those things and he's seeing where he's been shown, but he's feeling it too, and he's in the flow. So whether you're man, woman, whatever, that's the energy that you're in, or you're stepping into, but you're already there. Trust me. 3 of Swords in reverse came out, so you're healing, really healing any hurt, any personal hurt that's there, and like that's silly stuff to hold on to anyway. You know, we're all grown-ups now, but like I know some people have been through serious trauma. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like 3 of Swords, like, oh, so and so did was mean to me, so and so cut me out, so and so. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. Just gotta make that clear, or you know, people jump to conclusions these days. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this Viking Tarot. I like it. Can you tell me more about the victory here with the 6 of Wands? Okay, the victory with the 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So your hard work is gonna bring victory. And look, they're building shields here. They're building shields. And they have the Viking compass is on this particular shield. I don't know if you can see it. The background always blurs out. There you go. That's the Viking compass. Yeah, what's it called again? I used to know the name of it. That's so annoying. I hate when that happens. Anyway, it's the Viking compass, and it's similar to the Helm of Awe, but the Helm of Awe is a more modern creation. It's Vesigver. Visigver. Sorry again to my I was gonna say Scottish friends, to my Swedish friends, if I'm getting that wrong, especially my friends over there at the horse riding academy in Ratvik. Okay, and oh yeah, and shout out to the Runestone Park and I think it's on Ekaron, beside Bjorko anyway. Um, yeah, Carl from the Runestone Park is a good man. We have the that's the Helm of Awe. Just so you know, they're two different things. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take this as both because the Helm of Awe, first of all, they would draw this on their head, and in particular, there was a story of the dragon slayer who wore this. I don't know much about the story. Like I don't want to say anything about it, but you can look it up because I don't want to get into it and then um realize I said something that you know I jumped to a conclusion. But I think it was a guy fighting a dragon and he wore it, but I don't think the dragon wore it. So I could get it so wrong. But anyway, the story is that they would wear this. There's even a hybrid poem. So this proves it's older too, because this was a poem where they asked for protection from the gods in the incantation poem, whatever it is, when they were drawing the sigil on their heads. It's a protection going into battle. But um, they would ask the gods for protection as they're drawing it, and Saint Mary. So it's like a hybrid of paganism and Christianity because there was both in the Viking culture, um, or even this is like a bit later up in Iceland when they went there. But this is like where you need to go and read your Snorri Snorrenson. It's not part of a tarot reading, so I got to keep on track. Um, yeah. So this is the Viking compass. It's like a spiritual compass, though. Like your direction, your shield, your defense is your spiritual compass, your moral compass, too. The right from wrong, your conscience. That's your strength, and that brings you victory. Hard work with the Three of Coins, the Three of this, the Three of Pentacles. I just picked up the wrong deck, and the Magician is here again. It's good energy. Good energy. Really good reading. Can you tell me more about the Queen of Swords? I hope I didn't waffle too much. I hope that was actually better than I did. It's nice to watch it back and hear something that's coming out in the reading, because the readings are like a story too. Like they read like panels in a comic book. It's a story. Like it's the story of the energies. Okay, we have the Sun again for this Queen of Swords. So, like, that's double confirmation, and the Ten of Cups again, double confirmation of the same thing. Okay, tell me about the conflict with the Five of Wands and this, devil energy. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. You're healing, and something happened with this competitive group that you had to heal from. Okay, two cards from the other deck ended up in there. I don't know how, but this is Four of Pentacles, so 44 may be significant. Um, and we have communication and movement here with the Four of Wands. So you're probably going to hear back about something that will help you move forward and move on. You've been having this, you can feel it in the energy here, and this movement forward will help you to hold on to what's yours, hold on to your moral, you know, like what's in here is precious, you know. It's like, it's not monetary wealth, it's like your moral wealth. So moving forward is going to help you hold on to your moral wealth and overcome, maybe it's more like not overcoming a competition. It's a competitive environment you're moving on from, and you're moving to a place of moral wealth. You are moving to a greener pastures. That's what it is. It's greener pastures. After this tower, that's the overall energy of the reading, is this tower, and it's at the bottom of the deck again. Can we have some more on the Knight of Pentacles and how it will overcome this toxic energy? Okay. We have Knight of Wands. Yeah, I just think you've got this fire in you now where you're just like, I am going for it about something. You already know what it is. Like, the knight is already on the way. He's been dispatched by the king and queen of wands, and they're in this page of wands energy, and we have this knight of wands to go with the knight of pentacles. Like, you're getting out there, and you're using your passion, you're using that fire to create abundance. You know, maybe this is you at work. You're like rushing in, and then you're at home, and you're like, oh, I can take it so easy, everything's great, you know, something like that. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen about this? Okay, whoa, that's a big thing when it jumps out like that. What's gonna happen is a bit of pressure here with the Eight of Swords. It looks like this warrior has been caught in a pressure point, but he's making a stand, you know. He's in an unusual stance. This is you. You're really unpredictable right now. Really unpredictable. To people. To you, you're completely calm, you know. They just don't know what to make of you. And your love life is looking really good right now. That's really good. Maybe that's bringing you the stability, the confidence. Maybe that's bringing you the drive, you know. Okay. I'm going to finish this up soon. Eight of Wands, and they're making the Hagal rune in the sky. It literally looks like snowflake shape in the sky, but like, it reminds me of this. So you're using some sort of knowledge as your helm of awe. It may well be spiritual knowledge, but you're using something. I don't know. If you're a spiritual warrior, you could be a road warrior, but you're some kind of warrior. Confirmed by the wherever he's gone. He's under here. Confirmed by this, but you're using Zen-like knowledge to win the day, into the fray and win the day. We have Page of Wands energy, from the onlookers. We have King of Cups, stability with your emotions. You don't anger easily. That's how you're avoiding this toxic energy. That's how you're turning it into a Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your time. The Knight of Pentacles is so super slow. It's like the slowest. You're not in a rush, and you're doing really well. We have the chaos here, like in the last reading, with the tempered inside. That the Hagal rune here represents hail or snow, a storm within. Well, there's fire all around, there's madness all around. You have this light within. It's like a glow up, and it gives you such strength. You can do unbelievable things. You can make these amazing connections. Others are jealous of that, really. But we're gonna close this out, guys. I'm gonna get a final message to close out the reading. We have a final message for those watching. Final message for the beard, please. They don't want to come out. Pretty much said all that's to be said. Okay. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. This is you. All the chakras balanced. Maybe all the religions in one. Look. You don't need to follow any specific code, Like if what was it? I heard somebody wise say to me, if your religion says other religions are wrong, you're in the wrong religion. I think they're all right, but the way people act about these things is bad. So I'm spiritual, not religious. But anyway, I was gonna say I'm getting off topic, but I'm not. This is the Hierophant. This is your connection to the other side of the veil. That's what this reading is about. You have a connection with that, and you can explore that if you want to. You're being tested right now, but you can always connect for clarity, for energy, to de-stress. And it brings great fortune here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. What is it in this deck? The Wheel of Flow. Nice. We said it earlier with the Magician. It's like the signs. We saw the flow there, the whole spectrum. He's like taking all this energy in. You're in the flow, and that's you moving through life too. Like Bruce Lee being water. Yeah, the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck here, and very similar energy. So just keep doing what you're doing and wait, you'll feel this kind of the Hierophant is you. That's the reading. So I hope it helped. Hopefully you got a message. It's a bit of a crazy one this time, but I liked it. Um, I like when it's a little weird sometimes. But yeah, thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.